What's up, guys? It's Meta Boss, the man with a crypto plan, coming at you in this one. In this one, I'm going to discuss the amount of gems I brought to you guys, and just the amount of gems I will still be bringing up. I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to check these out. And just a reminder that I'm giving away 100 Cardano to one lucky winner as I hit 1,000 subscribers. So don't forget to subscribe to be a part of that. Don't forget to like. And don't forget to leave that comment. And let's get this conversation rolling. Without further ado, get into it.
Disclaimer, guys, this is not financial advice.
Hey guys, now Affinity, I almost didn't even put on the list here because somebody else brought it to me. Great Adam 66 brought this to me, and then I just did a video right after I got in and yeah, saw some gains. So then I did a video on it, and then it still saw impressive gains after that video. So people even saw the video that I did and saw some profits. So that is why I put this in the list. It wasn't really a gem that I found, but somebody found for me, and then I just did a video afterwards. So they found it at about this level here, and I didn't even notice. And then he did another video here. Where was it? Here, yeah. He did a video here, and then I jumped in right away. I'm like, holy shit. Then I did my video somewhere around here. So even if somebody got in when I did it, boom, they still saw some really good gains. So they still saw it. Oh yeah, they still saw some impressive gains. But like I said, this wasn't one of the ones that I found. I almost piggybacked on somebody else. So that's why they almost didn't even put it in there. But this one had some really impressive gains because of its real use utility with their ADAPT. And that's why I shoved it in there. And it's going to be at the start of the video. It's for the first one you see. So enjoy. Peace. And here we are, guys, with gem number one. This is the first one I did videos on. This is my first love. This is the first one that got me into crypto and got me excited about crypto. And it's Meta Hero. I remember I brought this to you guys around 1.5 cents to 2 cents. I was one of the first ones to actually do a video. One of the first ones to actually bring this out. So I got in under a penny. I got in at launch. So if anybody did it about the launch, then yeah, I'm not the absolute first, but I'm one of the first. And I brought, like, way before this, I brought this up. But this is the tear it's been on. It's been up at 17 cents. Up at yeah, and on KuCoin it's not showing 17, but it has been up to 17 cents. Right now, currently, it's sitting at 14. But yeah, if you'd have gotten in on this when I actually did a video on this, you would be sitting on some serious gains. Now, gem number two I brought up Evereth. Now, if you guys had gotten in when I told you to get in on this one, you'd be sitting on some serious gains even still. I mean, this one's been up and down, but this one pays you in Evereth. So if you had a significant amount, if you could have gotten, if you got in when I told you to get in, then you could be getting free Ethereum every single day. And look at this one. Look at this one. Let's go down and look at the week chart. 1 week, it's down. But when I told you to get in, it was like around, it was somewhere around like here or something like that. And look, it went and tore up to here. I got in here. This is when I did the video on it. I was right here, and it's like, it freaking shot up like a rocket, man. And then I sold somewhere around here because I saw it coming back down, and like, oh man, sell. Or it was here. Yeah, it was actually around here. I actually didn't gain a lot. I made so much money on the way up though, because that's when I was selling. I was selling on the way up. And I ended up making probably around 20K on this thing. So if you got into this over here when I did the video and you're still in it now and you bought a whole bunch down here, I bought like 7 grand down here, and I made like 27 on it. So I made like 20 grand on this thing. So, and yeah, if you got in here and you're still holding this thing, you're still making some really serious freaking, because look, his market cap is 35. Let's see what its daily volume is. Yeah, I just checked the daily volume on my phone because I couldn't find it on here. So I think the daily volume here is 3.5 million. So if you bought back here, somewhere, and you held, and you're holding a significant amount of this stuff, you are making some serious gains every single day just on Ethereum alone. And if you diamond handed it and you didn't sell up here and you're just still holding now, you are making really good money just on the reflections. And this has been an insane token here, Evereth. So let's check out this one. This is my favorite one right here. Pathfund. Pathfund has been my favorite gainer so far, and among the ones that I brought to you guys, this one here, I brought to you. Let's get to the week chart. There we go. I brought this one to you guys around where was it? It was around here. It was around here I brought this to you guys here. Around 6.5, because that's when I got in. And then I did a video on it right away because I remember I used to have holdings in this one a while back in March, I think it was, when they started. I bought a small bag and they didn't seem to be doing much then. So I just kind of held on to my bag, didn't sell, but I didn't really buy more either. But then when it came up to here, man, if I'd have bought back then, it was like way less than this. If I'd have bought back then, I'd be a whale right now and I'd be sitting on some serious profits now. But even if you bought here, when I told you about this one here, you'd be sitting on some absolutely astronomical profits. Look at this. If you bought a significant amount, you'd be seeing some wicked profits right now. Look at that. It's almost it's getting close to double what is up when I called it. And yeah, this one's just this one's been a diamond in the rough. I love this one. This one is going to keep going. It's not going to stop. It's got some big plans coming up. It's got its path launch, and it's basically ICO offering. So it's going to be basically bringing tokens onto the radar, new up and coming tokens. They're going to mentor them. They're going to give them all the help they need to become successful, and then they're going to launch them to people like us that hold path. And see, all of these tokens I'm talking about, I own. I used to own a stake in most of them. Or Evereth, I don't own a stake in it anymore. But the other ones, I own a stake in all of them. Well, soon, the next one I will soon own a stake in when it becomes available, because that last gem is Unimoon. Unimoon this one's going to be a big one. This one, to me, in my opinion, is going to be a huge one. This one's going to be big because this is something nobody in the space is doing. Nobody's doing what these guys are doing. These guys are trying to take the power back and give it back to you guys. And they got yeah, these guys are doing something very big. These guys are creating their first L1 blockchain built to decentralize social media for everyone. So they're trying to take the power from the greedy hands of Mark Zuckerberg, trying to take the power from the greedy hands of that bearded tool. Can't remember his name from Twitter. Jack Dorsey, that's it. And they're just trying to take the power back from these guys, because these guys like to control every bit of flow of information, and these guys want to take that back, and they want to give that power back to the people. So these guys, I see them. This is the next moonshot, guys. This is the next one. So, as always, this is definitely not financial advice. I am definitely not a financial planner, and nobody should listen to a guy on the internet just bet the whole house and then throw it all in there in one bag. You should always diversify. You should always do your own research, and should always follow your own gut. If you think something's a scam, it likely is. If your gut's telling you that something's wrong, there's likely something wrong. So always follow your gut. Always do your research. If you feel like something's wrong, check it out. Check out what you think is wrong, and try to get some information from anybody. Get some professional advice even. But yeah, always do research. Never listen to a guy on the internet. Just because he tells you something's going to happen doesn't mean it's going to happen. We see this stuff all the time. Or people bet the farm just because a YouTuber said this thing's going to moonshot. You know, it could be wrong. But I mean, all these other ones I did call. This one's another one. I'm going to be an early investor. If I can get in early, I'm going to get in early and put something in on this, because I think they're going to do something. I think they're going to shake up the space. With that all said, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Meta Boss is signing out here.